we're going to be doing the 2 octave C major scale in 3rd position, okay? So you know, C major, no flats, no sharps. Pretty easy, so let's go for it. You want to find that 3rd position by bringing your hand right to it. So have your hand away, and then make sure you're comfortable with your clothing. Bring your hand to it, really feel it. Boom, okay? Feel that. And you can even play like a hammer the pitch. Okay, now let's check the pitch. Alright, so how do we know if that's in tune? You can play open G to C. And that's a perfect 4th. It's going to sound like the wedding march. Okay? So I really like having you start the scale this way as opposed to, okay, finding it that way. Because you know what? As you continue along in your violin journey, you're not going to be able to do that all the time. So you might as well learn right away, boom, where 3rd position is. So, boom, let's get our hand there, all right? So here we go, 3rd position. You can use your shoulder as a guide. I use the shoulder as a guide for me, the violin shoulder, okay? And then take your wrist away. So, boom, take my wrist away. That's how I just naturally find 3rd, okay? So here we go. 3rd position, C major. Whole step to D. You can always check that with your open D. Okay, E, F, 3 and 4 touch. All right, so let's do that again. Whole step to D, E, and then half step to F. Same finger pattern on the D string. Very easy lower octave in C major, okay? So 3 and 4 touch on both strings. We'll go back down. Keep those fingers down. You can always check your 2 with open A. Okay, G. Wow, it's gorgeous. F, E, D, and C. And you know what? On our violin journey, we might play something really beautiful and we don't take credit for it. A lot of times we just really, you know, get down on ourselves for the stuff that sounds like crap. And you know what? When you play something beautiful, enjoy it and think, oh yeah, that was it. Think about that. Every time you practice, if there's something you really enjoy listening to that of yourself, kind of pat yourself on the back. Yeah, that was gorgeous, okay? So don't always focus on the negatives that you have to fix. Yeah, we have to fix them, but enjoy the positives too, okay? All right, so that was the lower octave of the C major scale. Okay, so now let's do the upper octave. So we're going to start with that 4th finger on the D string. Okay, so feel really confident. Play that C, and then we're moving on. D, E, 2 and 3 touch. So to E and F, that's our half step. A, then you can always check with your open A. Okay, and then B and C, 2 and 3 touch. So same finger pattern actually, but we don't play the D and the C major scale. Okay, so we start on C and end on C. So let's go back down, C, half step to B, those touch, A, nice ringing A, G, and it's almost going to feel a little squishy between A and G, the 1 and 4. Even though it's not a half step, but we're higher up in the instrument. Okay, then F and E, half step, those fingers touch. D, you can always check. That is perfectly in tune, and then C. That's our upper octave, okay? All right, so now let's put it all together. Lower octave, C, D, E, 3 and 4 touch on the G string. The same on the D. Okay, now 2 and 3 touch. Okay, same on the E string here. Okay, so let's do this again. See, I keep the fingers down. Lift that 1 and bring it over. And you might have to feel like, okay, instead of straight across, because the last time I did this, I wasn't too happy with my A. And it was just a little low. So you might have to think, okay, instead of straight across, I have to feel like I'm moving the 1 actually up higher on the instrument. So we'll just try this again. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. G. Okay, so here you would move, I kept my fingers down, as you should too. You need to feel like you're moving your one just slightly higher than straight across, so you can be in tune. Okay, coming back down. G, F, 2 and 3 touch. D, C, 3 and 4 touch. C and B half step. A, beautiful G, F, E, D, C, okay? So the C major scale reminds me of primary colors, just like red, yellow, and blue. Your basics, your foundation. C major kind of reminds me of children, the happiness that you see when you're a child, and just basic beauty of primary things. And that's what C major scale is kind of all about. It's the basic foundation, the first scale you actually learn on the piano. It's all white keys, no black keys, just kind of pure in its own way. So now I'll go ahead and play the 2 octave C major scale for you in 3rd position. Not a word. And you can play along with me if you wish. Enjoy! Good old C major. Remember, until I see you again in the next video or online in person, be true, be you, be.